Hi guys, I'm Mary Ann. Welcome to my channel. This channel started today. Officially, I've been wanting to do this for quite some time. I can't believe I started today with it. This channel will involve me and my two beautiful nieces. I'm a mom slash auntie. I've been staying with my nieces for about 7 years now, ever since their mom passed away, and that's why I tell myself I'm not an auntie but a mom tea. um I'm gonna start off by sharing a story with you guys. The reason I'm starting with this story is because one of my nieces explained a situation that happened to her at school. It's not bullying. The way she explained it to me, it's not bullying. It was just a few friends that got into an argument. Nobody got hurt. Nobody was cursed out. So this reminded me about a situation I had while I was in high school. What basically happened was I was friends with this girl. We weren't close friends. We were friends because we had the same friend group. The people she was friends with were my friends. So at the end of the day, we started to communicate. We started to laugh together. Share jokes with each other. We were staying both in boarding school along with our friends. So what basically happened, we were both in grade 11. So if you are in grade 11 at boarding school, basically you guys were responsible for all the fun stuff, all the social stuff of the the rest of the boarding kids, like planning events. We were most like the grade 11s were the event planners of the boarding school. So I think there was a misunderstanding from what I remember. There was a misunderstanding. She took it as if I was saying that she had bad ideas and I don't like her ideas, or the ideas wasn't good enough, but something in that direction, guys. So at the end of the day, what happened was she we were standing in a line about to go to the dining room. um so she just walked up to me, started to point fingers at me, saying, oh yeah, you think you're better than everybody, you think you are clever than everybody, you think you're the best, your ideas are the best, and it's not the case. So if you think you can make this event a success, why don't you do it on your own? You don't need anyone or anything. So when I tell you guys, I was stunned when this lady confronted me with all this. I was stunned. I was like, but what? I was doing like that, guys. I was really stunned when this girl confronted me with all that stuff. So I don't know, was it that I was embarrassed? Because remember, we were standing in a line, a group of girls. We were standing in a line waiting to go to to the dining room. So when she confronted me, and if you are at boarding school, as soon as there's an altercation, like children will immediately group together. You will hear other people saying, like were hyping the situation up, saying, oh, did she really say that? She can't say that, and what. I was like, hmm. Remember, guys, I'm not a fighter. Yeah, I'm a person who like to say jokes now and then, but I wasn't gonna fight this girl. And of course, what if this lady beat up my ass in front of all these people? I would never go with that embarrassment. I was like, I didn't say anything about this chick. I didn't do anything to her. So I was just saying, like, Yeah, but and she was like all in my face, and so me not being a fighter, not liking to start drama, I just walked away. I know maybe you guys are gonna come for me saying, yeah, you're a coward, but at the end of the day, I didn't care because there were rules in the boarding school. If you got involved into fighting and stuff like that, there were some serious consequences. First of all, I wasn't gonna put myself through any of that. I was there to study. I was raised by my grandma. So I wasn't about to get the staff of the boarding school call my grandmother in the night saying this and this happened and you must attend a hearing because of your kid does this. So I was actually I didn't care. She faced me with all of this. I didn't care. For me it was let me walk away. Yes, if she was about to go to get down and maybe started to swing, maybe it would have been something else. But I mean, why would I not walk away when it's just an argument? Because at the end of the day, we were making fools of ourselves if we were just going to argue there and curse each other out and me saying stuff about her because we were from the same town and at boarding school. Kids from different areas, different towns get together. So me to curse her out about stuff at what's happening at her house, and she obviously she was about to do the same to me. So I'm not gonna feed into this lady. So long story short, this happened. She was in my face, cursing me out. All of this happened, and I was like, I'm just gonna walk away. I'm not gonna feed into this BS. I'm gonna walk away. Yeah, maybe she's gonna. She was angry. Her face was like red. She was red in the face. She was a very beautiful lady. But I could see that day that even her face's expression, she was changed. I don't know who told her what, but whatever this person said must have made it so much more than it was. Like she was angry, guys. Like I said, she was a pretty lady, but that day, ooh, facial expressions change when you're angry. I hear some people say they go into beast mode. I guess that lady went into beast mode, and if I would have given her any attention, I don't know what would have happened that day, guys. So I thought I'm not gonna feed in. You go crazy, you swing, I'll see. I can't say I will walk away if she swings. I think that might have been a different story. But nah, we just keep shouting. So I walked away. First 2 days after that, we walked past each other. I wasn't angry. I was just not gonna let. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Let me just turn the TV off. Sorry for that. So yeah, first 2 days after that, we walk past each other. You know, when there's a quarrel between two school girls and one would just give the other one that side look like. So for the first 2 days, it was like that. Not from my side, obviously. I was just. I thought to myself, I'm not gonna look at you. I'm not gonna speak to you. I'm not gonna ask you anything. For me, it's like you don't exist. I think, guys, what it was, I was too embarrassed. I think afterwards I was embarrassed for the fact that she said all of this type of stuff. She shouted at me, cursed me out, all of this. And I said nothing. I think what caught up to me was the embarrassment of it all. So yeah, 2 days, like I said, 2 days after that, we weren't speaking to each other. We were actually in the dining room. The setup was like this. There was a table between us, so some of us was sitting on this side and the rest was sitting on that side. And I think we sit actually across from one another at the same table. But yeah, so um I didn't give her any attention, and I think she didn't do the same to me. For the first 2 days we walked past each other, we weren't talking to each other. It was like comfortable, like I said. All her friends were my friends, although me and her were not close friends, but we talked because we had the same friend group, if I can call it like that. So yeah, um so we didn't talk, and I guess on the third day it was another uncomfortable situation, not talking, passing each other. Whenever I would see, okay, maybe let's say I would want to go and talk to my friends. Some of them were guys. The same girlfriends I had were her friends, and the same guy friends. This is crazy, guys. The same guy friends I used to have were guy friends. So I would just be sitting in my room. Okay, let me just go and check on my two friends, the guys. Let me go, just go there because I see the girls. I can just walk to anyone's room, one of their rooms, and go and sit. So let me just go to them. But the strange thing is, each time when I wanted to go to them, she was with them. And let's say, for instance, I would see, okay, there they are. They not they don't see me, I'm seeing them. There they are. So I'm seeing that they are looking in a certain direction, laughing and, and all of that. So I would, okay, let me just go and sit by them. And it happened to me like a lot. Each time when I would have gotten there, all of them would look up, and then when I was looking, who were they talking to? Why were they laughing? And then guess who was there? The same girl. The same girl I'm ignoring, the same girl that that I told myself I'm not gonna talk to, she was there. So it's day 3, so things are getting uncomfortable at this stage. It was fine for the first for our friends. It was fine for the first 2 days. Okay, they're not talking to each other. They might get over it and stuff like that. So it was fine for the first 2 days, but I think it started to get uncomfortable on day 3. I think 2 more days after that, I think she's that type of person. She handles situation right there and then, and that's why maybe she got angry and she thought, oh, okay, I'm just gonna go straight up to her. I'm gonna swing. I'm gonna curse her out or whatever. I think she's that type of person. So few days after that, I could see she wanted to talk to me, and whenever I'm around people and we're making jokes, and like I said, same friend group, she would walk up and started to laugh with us and stuff. And you know what strange is? Every time when she walked up, I could have been the one who was telling the story in the group or making the jokes in the group, and everybody was watching at me because they used to say like, I'm a great storyteller. I like to make jokes. I'm a great comedian, and all that type of stuff. So whenever she walked up and people were laughing and they were still listening, guess what happened? I would just keep quiet and sit down. Now you can imagine that level of uncomfortability for the you can imagine the level of uncomfortability for the rest of the group now. And nobody knew what to start to how to start the conversation, because like I said, at the end of the day, nobody was talking. I was the one who was taking the floor. I was making the jokes. I was telling the story or whatever. And now, who's gonna take it from there, and who's gonna say what? And I think she caught up to that. Okay, this this lady doesn't want to speak to me, or this girl is paying me no attention. So yeah, So it went, that was grade 11, and it was the early stage of 2017. No, it was the early stage of 2007. Sorry guys, I apologize for that mistake. It was the early stage of 2000. I think it was about February, March, because I think we were still planning the Valentine's Day event. As grade 11, we were the event planners. So that was February. That situation happened in February. 2 days after that, she was angry, and few days after that, I think she might have calmed down, so she wanted stuff to go back to normal. Then I was, that's what you're not gonna do. That's what you're not gonna do. You're not gonna treat me as a child. And after that, expected everything was gonna be sweet between us. No, 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 no. Not with this lady. But like I said, remember guys, I said, I don't know if it was like I felt embarrassed that I didn't say anything to her. Um, so I think that was it, and that was I thought, okay, if this is, we are friends, and you didn't, if the, not even friends, but we get along well. I did nothing to you before, so you didn't even have the audacity to pull me aside and saying that, okay, this is the story, this is what I'm hearing. Did you say this? Did you say that? You didn't even give me the time of day to explain anything. If I said anything, which I think I didn't, and I'm actually almost certain that I didn't say anything about this girl. So yeah, I thought that's what you're not gonna do. So 2007 passed by, holidays, we were back at home. Even at home, we were passing each other. It's like now we weren't messing with each other at all. Even at home, if I saw her walking down the street, or if I walk down her street or anything, if I saw her walking, I would just, I'm gonna pay you no mind. I'm not gonna greet you. I'm not gonna ask what's up, how you doing, whatever. So 2007, that situation happened in February, and we have never spoken ever since, guys. Ever since that time. 2008, same thing. I like I said, it was more so like I didn't like I was holding a grudge against this girl for embarrassing me in front of so many other girls, because at the end of the day, now they are looking at me like, oh, you're such a coward, or actually not even looking, some of them said that to me, you're such a coward because you can make such nice jokes and you're always so funny. I thought you can get down. And so it was that situation. So so 2007 we didn't speak. 2008, the same thing. I didn't pay her whenever she walked up on us. In while I was talking, like I like to talk. I used to like tell stories, make jokes, because I have such a huge family. I used to tell the kids or my friends at boarding school, oh, this and this and this happened in my family. Oh, we were doing this and this jokes, we made just jokes and that jokes. So for some reason they were always interested in what happened, or all the funny stuff that happened in my family, because we were such a huge family. So yeah, so whenever she walked up, I would just keep quiet and it would be uncomfortable. Now, even like she was a fearless girl that I must give her, because she would say, and now why you guys not laughing anymore? Why is it so quiet? You guys were just laughing and stuff. She would ask the rest of the other friends. So they wouldn't know what to say, and one would start with the conversation that has nothing to do with anything, and then it would get an angst. I would just sit there or maybe stand up and walk to my room. Yeah, guys, so 2008, that whole year I didn't speak to this girl. I remember it was Easter holiday. My grandmother asked me again about, are you guys talking or what? I said, no, I'm not talking to her. She wants to talk to me. I can see whenever I'm talking to people, she would walk up and start laughing, or even start to talk, but I wouldn't respond or say anything. Or if it was a situation that I have to respond, I would just nod my head or shake it. That that that's the way I used to communicate with that lady. So then my grandmother said, you know what, this, if you do that, which means you're not reading your Bible, you must forgive people and forgive them for yourself, and stuff like that. That this is not the way how I raised you, and you will make life more easier for yourself if you forgive this person. Then I thought to myself, there is some truth in what my, not some, days, like it's true what my grandmother told me, because you see, I would be happy, and just as soon as she's walking, I have to pretend like I'm angry, or I'm pissed off, or I'm annoyed, or anything. Now I have to put on, I was laughing, like really laughing out of my throat just a few seconds ago, but now as soon as she walked up, now I must be like, my friends would say, come on, tell us the rest of the story. Then I would ask, what story? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't, like I, I would have given them that attitude. So yeah, like I really thought about it. I don't like this pretending to be annoyed. Like it's now like I'm suffering inside now. I must pretend, like I'm pretending. I'm not being myself. I'm actually happy now. I must pretend to be annoyed. I must pretend to be irritated at everybody. I must pretend to be rude because now what story? No, I don't know what you're talking about. You see, so I thought, no. But then again, I I was the pride thing caught up to me, and I just thought, sorry for the lightning, guys. I think it's starting to get dark outside. That's why. Just hold up. So yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, so 2008 passed, the year passed, and still, like, I wasn't angry anymore, but it was just like, you were the one who embarrassed me. So if you want to talk to me, or if you must come to me and let us sort it out. I'm not angry at you anymore, but I'm willing to give you a chance. I'm willing to open up. I'm willing to explain the situation. I'm willing to tell you what happened. If you're gonna ask me, did you say this and this and that? And I'm also gonna tell you how I feel about the way you have handled it all. But so the year passed. There was never an opportunity for us to talk about it. And yes, she used to make slight gestures that I saw that, okay, she did want to talk to me, but was never direct like before. because I thought if she's gonna talk this time, I'm not gonna shake my head, I'm not gonna nod, I'm just gonna answer directly. But I think maybe she thought, okay, she doesn't want to talk to me, so why should I force someone to talk to me? So, like, guys, now this is like a year. Like I said, it was in the beginning of 2007. We are in 2008, and still. So again, holiday came up. My mom, my granny, whom which I used to call mother, she asked, are you and this lady not talking? Still not talking? I said, yeah, we're still not talking, but I don't want to go to her and explain to her and ask her or make up with her or stuff. I don't know how to approach her at this stage because we haven't been talking for quite some time, and even our friends started to avoid a situation where both of us, where we like situation where we would run into each other. So like there was never a opportunity, let me put it like that. There wasn't an opportunity anymore for the two of us to talk about the situation and make up and be cordial again, or anything like that. So yeah, it was just one night that I told myself, laying there in my room, in my bed, I said, forgive and forget. Forgive and forget. I must set myself free from this situation because I can see it's taking a lot of my energy. It's like I'm wasting whatever time is left on boarding school, because we are in matric now, which is more exciting because we are the seniors of boarding school now. So I thought, this is taking up too much of my time, and it's making it's like we're making everybody else in the friend group unhappy, and now our friends started to befriend other people because they can't be free talking to me, they can't be free talking to her. So they want to do stuff where if my name comes up, she doesn't say anything negative that would put them in a difficult space, or they wouldn't want to bring her name up to me, in which I would have never done. And I think that's what they thought, in which I might say something negative about her, then it will be vice versa. So our friends started to befriend other people. We won't even sing much of our friends anymore because they were trying to avoid this. So I said, okay, this is taking up too much. I'm starting to lose very good people because of this situation, or because of this one girl. I'm starting to lose more friends. Not that it did anything to me, or I did anything to them. I was just starting to lose friends because of this. So it's not gonna happen. So just one day, I think the rest of the matriculants went to town because we had certain days that we can go to town and come back at certain, sorry guys, and come back at certain hours. So sorry guys, sorry. So that day, it was, I think that was God's plan. It was just me and her. She started to talking to me like, pass me on this, pass me on that. Oh, look how beautiful this lady has this dress on. So I thought, okay, I've been waiting for this opportunity where I can show her now. Where I can show her, okay, it's fine if you want to talk to me. I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna be cordial. It's fine. I'm over it. I don't know if you would have put them up my ass, or you don't know if I was gonna hand your stuff to you. So it's over. It's the, almost a year and a half has passed. We are now in matric. We are about to go to prom, senior prom. So this is not it for us. So yeah, from that day We started to talk, guys. Started to talk even till this day. We're not actually friends. We were never friends after that. I think there was an opportunity before the situation. There was an opportunity that we might become great friends due to the fact that we had the same friend group. But ever since that happened, the opportunity was never there for us to become friends. So we were cordial after that. Whenever I used to see her in the hall or something like that, I would ask her something, we would laugh together, or she would ask me something and make jokes about stuff, and I would laugh. And even till this day, we follow each other on social media. Whenever there's something interesting, I comment on a picture, I comment on whatever she's putting out there. So it's nothing but love, although we're not friends, but we're showing love to each other, woman to woman. So yeah, guys, that's the thing. If for anyone out there, school kids, running up on someone, if you hear anything that was said about you, don't just run up on someone. Not everybody's gonna handle the situation the way I handled it. Nobody wants to get run up to. It might turn into a fight. Don't do that.